gotta get comfortable again. Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Video Game Choo Choo podcast. I am not the usual host. Because the usual host, he's gone. He's missing. Mm-hmm. But I'm joined by a cavalcade of knuckleheads.
Yes.
I'm Michael, and then that's Ryan.
Hello, it's me.
I'm pointing. You can see me pointing because we're totally...
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
I'm waving.
Yeah.
I'm waving to Michael.
What's going on,
great.
Michael? What's going on?
And that's Scott.
Hey!
And then that there is Mike Cosimano.
I'm John Wachowski's understudy.
What?
So if you hear any hacking or coughing, that's just me trying to make sure John Wachowski is well represented on this podcast. There's going to be a nice 30-minute diatribe about piss, so get ready
It's
for
like
that.
method acting. You really got to get into the role.
Yeah. We got to live
Remember
that
to bring up
Wachowski experience.
JoJo.
Oh man,
No,
you guys want to go for a fucking 2014 throwback and talk about Junko? You can do that.
Please. No.
If the bow's on her hair, I don't care. If the bow's on her chest, she's the best.
We're free from him. We don't need to talk about these things.
Yeah,
We're
we're finally
independent.
away from him for the first time.
We're independent.
Let's live our lives.
We're making our own constitution and everything. Article 1, no piss.
This is our own
Article
Brexit.
2, no Junko.
Yeah. This is Jexit.
Yeah, we're getting out of the Wachowski Union.
Oh boy.
No piss. We only eat food that's edible.
Yeah.
No
That's
piss,
not true.
all kiss. No piss, all kiss.
Yeah, I feel like after how much I've hyped up my enthusiasm for the Burger King mac and Cheetos, we can't say that we only eat edible food.
I had a single mac and Cheeto.
You did. How was it?
That's like too
It was
many.
alright. Oh, well, my roommates had some, and they just had an extra one. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna dig into that bad boy. It's mac and cheese with Cheeto dust around it.
nice.
That's it. It's
Sounds
good.
great.
Or, it's
Can't
fine.
wait.
I
Do you like
have
mac
no
and cheese
desire.
and Cheeto dust?
I have no desire to eat that.
That's
At
fine.
all.
Do you think someone at the Burger King headquarters was eating lunch one day and they had one of those shitty microwave macaroni and cheese bowls and a pack of Doritos, and then they had a big meeting in 5 minutes and they're just scarfing this food down, and all of a sudden one of the Doritos just falls into the bowl of mac and cheese, and it's 2001 Space Odyssey, a moment of revelation. They toss the bowl up into the air and it comes down in a smash cut as a mac and Cheeto. I'd like to imagine that's what happened.
But then we'd have Doritos mac and cheese, which quite frankly sounds incredible, and I'm surprised that it doesn't exist already. Or
Yeah,
You and
maybe
I
it
have
does.
different definitions of incredible, my friend.
This all sounds terrible.
could
It
go-
sounds
it-
like some terrible corporation-run future where everything just tastes exactly like everything else.
I think we can get nacho cheesier on mac and cheese. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, it's like an evolutionary tree. One branch is the mac and Cheetos, and the other branch is oh shit, I said Doritos, didn't I? I meant to say
Yes,
Cheetos.
you did. Yes,
Okay,
you did. and
well,
I didn't
we'll
want to
scratch
correct you.
that.
It's
Scratch
almost
that.
like they all taste the same.
Yeah,
No,
on
they
one hand
don't.
you've got the mac and Cheeto, and on the other hand you've got the mac flavored Cheeto, which has a slightly creamier flavor than the regular Cheeto. Speaking of
Mike
which,
Cosimano.
we've got a video up
Mike
on YouTube.
Cosimano. Nope.
Just
Nope.
Cheetah, too cool to fool. Go check it out.
Hey, Mike Cosimano.
Yeah, what's up?
How you been? How's it going?
Well, I tell you what. I haven't eaten any mac and Cheetos, so it's going pretty good.
That sounds
That
great.
sounds alright, yeah.
I'm finally living my life so right.
You're on the right side of things for once.
The KFC in my town closed, and this is Los Angeles, so it's fast food in Los Angeles is a lot like oil in the ground,
Sure.
and that's
It's everywhere.
as we use it up, we have less of
It's
it
everywhere.
to use. So when a fast food restaurant closes in a Los Angeles neighborhood, that's it. That's the ball game. There will not be a replacement. Best case scenario, you get a fucking Chipotle. Or some other fast casual type of installment, but
Fast
Right.
casual.
we're not getting a KFC replacement. We're probably gonna get a fucking I don't know, like a veggie grill or whatever, or like a juicery, or like a pressed juicery where the KFC used to be, and I'm gonna walk in there and just have my own, like, fucking Planet of the Apes moment, where I just stare at the cardboard cutout of the Colonel and go, "You bastards!"
Why would he still be there? Why would the Colonel still be hanging out?
They're keeping it there ironically.
Yeah, it's fucking Los Angeles. You've been in my neighborhood.
Yeah, maybe
That's
he goes,
true.
like, a day after the place opens and the cardboard cutout is still in, like, the dumpster or something, I don't know.
Right.
And if that's the case, you should just take it
maniacs.
with you.
You blew it up. The Burger King is still open though, so
I once had I once lived near it was another chicken establishment, and I don't remember the name of it. Mm-hmm. But in this chicken establishment, they had a full chicken suit, and they
What?
had it sitting at a table at all times.
I'm sorry?
So the first time I went in there to eat,
There was,
I
like,
thought it was a dude.
You thought it was a dude in a chicken fursuit.
I thought it was a man in a suit.
so it's like those plaster Ronald McDonald sitting on the fucking benches.
But like it's meant
That's
to
nuts.
be, it's a real suit. It is meant to be, someone is meant to be in it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I thought it was someone like playing a chuckle, playing a joke, playing a laugh on me. So I like slowly approached it.
Having a cluckle, if you will.
Oh, fuck you.
More like a cuckle.
No.
Fuck off.
No.
Speaking of cuckle, Mike, you're from Destructoid.com.
Wow.
Have you been playing any video games?
Ooh, boy. Hachimachi. People on Video Game Choo Choo talking shit about other websites. What fucking world have we come to?
Hey, you own the site, fucker.
Hey, when we can't aim down to shoot because you're at the bottom. There's only one way to shoot, and that's it.
No, man. Just because there's a mirror on the floor and you're just like looking at the top because you're on the bottom. I don't know. Whatever. I'm fucking tired.
Guys, just like Burger King, we gotta squash this beef.
They don't squash
I don't
the
know
beef at Burger King. You goddamn idiot. You
I don't know what
motherfucker.
that means. Please, Mike, talk about the video games you've been playing.
What do you think happens at the fucking Burger King? They take the fucking steamy patties out of their little holder and they slap it on a bun because they got the artificial smoke all up in there. It's not like fucking Smash Burger, my dude, where they actually
Well, what are
smash
they
the
gonna-
patties. It's not like fucking.
What are
It's
they
not the
gonna
fucking
do?
Steak and Shake,
Okay,
homie.
listen. At
What
some
are they gonna
point,
do with
at
the
some
Whopperito?
point, at some point in the production process, this beef has to be smashed into the shape of a patty. So regardless of whether or not it happens at the actual BK or not, somewhere along this assembly line, a beef is getting squashed.
Right,
and
the
that's what you
assembly
need
line
to
is
do
the operative word
right
here.
now.
This beef is not getting squashed in anything. It's getting poured. It's like going into a mold, like a fucking
Mike?
Play-Doh, like a fucking Easy Bake Oven, like a fucking creepy crawler thing.
My,
you
my
can eat
dude,
it.
we are in the assembly line version of this podcast.
What?
So we are getting this
What
beef
did you say?
squashed.
What? You want to walk that back? You want to give that another
We are
shot?
in the assembly line version of this podcast.
I don't know what any of
I'm
what you
giving
guys
you
are
an
talking
out
about
here,
means.
Scott.
And I'm not taking it.
Clearly.
All right,
Digging
how about
my
how about
heels
this?
in.
How about this, Mike? What kind of video games have you been playing lately?
Yeah, Mike.
Overwatch.
Nice. It's a good game.
Who do you play? Who's your main? You start a game. Nobody's chosen anything yet. There's a full roster of heroes. Who did you choose?
So this is like the most obnoxious fucking esports answer I could deliver right now, but what's the map and
Sure.
what am I doing? Like if I'm attacking
I don't.
it like...
You don't know yet.
But yes, you do.
You haven't even looked at attack defend yet. You were just
Mike,
already
Mike,
highlighted
But
on your
that's where you start. That's where you look.
Just name your favorite character. Favorite attack character, favorite defense character.
I think that question requires a little bit more nuance. Like honestly,
Mike, you are
God.
killing us right now.
I'm going to shoot myself in the kneecap.
yeah, I forgot I was
Yeah.
on
Who do
Video
you-
Game
who do you
Choo Choo.
like-
You guys don't
who
like
do
to
you-
discuss games.
No, who would do that? Who do you actually like? Like, who do you enjoy playing the most? How about that?
Again,
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
skirmish.
that's such
We're in skirmish.
that's such a question because Overwatch's core is not really about
Holy
those
hell.
characters.
Sure.
Overwatch's core is about sort of like picking characters that match with other characters, and
Yeah.
like match with the
yeah, like
situation.
5 Torbjorns.
Right. It's very moment to moment. Like it depends on
Like
the
a
map.
MOBA.
It depends on what you're doing in that map. It depends on like where you are in that match specifically. Like if you're just starting out at a defend point, I might pick up Bastion because I can get some good turret kills before I die, and then have to go switch to a hero that has more mobility and stuff.
Sure.
If they break into a line like on Hanamura, if we're defending, if they get in there, then Bastion's not as viable of an option because he won't have the room to set up his turret mode. And I've actually sort of figured out how to use Bastion as a more all-round hero rather than just plunking myself down and lighting fools up.
Right.
And I think that's what makes Bastion secretly super viable as a defense hero, is that you can move him around, he can heal himself, he's got a pretty decent amount of health, decent amount of damage in robot mode, and then if you sort of flank a group of people, then you can just hop into turret mode and just waste them.
Yeah.
That character is sort of weirdly
versatile.
underutilized as an attack hero. But yeah, I think that's what makes Overwatch so interesting for me, is that it's sort of a microcosm of why people like Dota and MOBAs so much. You hear people talking about that stuff, about how every match is different and how so much of it is decided in the metagame. Overwatch feels like baby's first esports because it makes that stuff very clear. It'll obviously tell you, you need a tank hero, you need a defense hero, you need a builder. But by having those characters be very distinct archetypes, that helps the character picking, the draft, for lack of a better term, feel more of a fluid thing, especially because you can switch characters, mid-game. And although you may lose out in your ultimate, that fluidity allows for more fun, more variety in each match, because maybe you'll stick with a character and just wreck shop. I can play a pretty solid Mercy, and if given the opportunity, if given a really solid team, then I can just keep healing them like crazy. If I got a bunch of tanks on a team, then I'm just healing whole swaths of health, and charging my ult so fast, and that can work really well. But if you're on a team of squishier characters, during an offense run, then maybe you won't. Maybe Mercy's not the best option for this exact situation. So I would say if I'm attacking and if I sort of get my druthers, that's a good question. I guess I'd go with either Roadhog or McCree. I feel like McCree's a really good all-round hero for me because that flashbang fan the hammer combo is exceptional. But Roadhog can also do a lot of damage on his own. Zenyatta's a pretty good attack healer because he's a weirdly effective sniper. I think really what characters I end up picking depends on the situation and also how good my team is. If I'm going to need to carry these fools, I'm probably going to pick a character that can heal themselves and can take a lot of damage, like a Bastion or a Roadhog.
Yeah.
Have you been I read a little bit of their upcoming competitive update.
Yeah.
Have you been? Is that something that you're eyeing? Is man, I can't wait till that comes out? Or are you just walking into random games and just playing?
Well, I mean, it's not out for consoles right now. So my really only option right now is just random pub games. But yes and no. I am interested in that. In that, I have a problem with the way pub games work in terms of the players that go in there. Some of them don't really get what Overwatch is all about still and don't go for the objective. They're just some people who are bad at these games and are just looking for a good time, and that's fine. Obviously I've had my rough matches as well, but I think the competitive mode only works if you're going in with a team. If you're going in with a group of 6 people and you know how to work together and you're good at this game. Now, obviously, you could get outclassed, but I think a lot of people would have a better chance of doing well if they went in with a squad. And I think that's really what makes the competitive mode so enticing, is that if I can get 6 people together to regularly play Overwatch, this time on this day, this is when we go online, this is when we play Overwatch, this is when we try to be the best we can be. I think that's really cool. I think that's really enticing. But so many multiplayer games, that really depends on who you have available and when they're available. And I think that's easier for us because we're young and we have a lot of young friends. But I think that's supremely unviable for people who are busier or people who have kids and stuff.
Yeah, Playing online multiplayer games is actually kind of difficult when busy people. It's oh, you own it on PC and this guy owns it on Xbox and 3 of us own it on PS4. Well, so much for a team.
Yeah, nobody owns it on Xbox. Come on, Michael.
And then I got it on Nintendo Wii U, and then you've got it on 3DS. It's all complicated.
No one has the Vita, though.
It's with the Mighty Number 9 multiplayer, everyone's got it somewhere different.
Does that actually have multiplayer?
It's got something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
From what I've heard, it doesn't have much of anything. What else have you been playing?
That's really it of note. Overwatch has just like filled so much of my time because every time I play it, it's just like this fun, unique experience. I have been playing a little bit of Marvel Heroes 2016, but I don't know how familiar you guys are with that game, so I don't really know.
I'm a little familiar. That's like the MMO, right?
Yeah, it's like a Diablo style MMO with like a lot of loot and drops.
Yeah, I think Austin was talking about it the last time they were in a Skype call because we brought up the Punisher as I want to do, and they said that they had like a level 30 like Frank Castle in that game, but then it updated and everything changed, so they stopped playing it. So
that sucks.
I played it a bit either last year or the year before and had a lot of fun with it. And I've heard, and I haven't even. It's been so long that I know they've patched in controller support, and I haven't even touched it since.
They have. So. I'm probably not going to mess around with controller support because like I play Diablo games with like a mouse and keyboard because it's a clicking game. You know, you do a lot of clicking.
Yeah.
I think like as one of those games, as one of those like kind of dungeon crawlery action adventure RPGs. It totally fits the bill. That sweet loot has a bunch of different colors, and some of it's named, and that's my shit. That's my jam. So in that respect, I think Marvel Heroes is really successful. But the free to play stuff it's not bad. It doesn't feel exploitative. You get like one free hero basically, and you can like level them up all you want. You can try every hero up to level 10, and that feels really cool. That's a cool way of like letting people try out content they might be interested in. But conversely, I don't really know that the free-to-play stuff is all the way enticing, partially because it's kind of like a maze. Like, I don't know what currencies do what, or like what I'm getting from certain things. And obviously I could like spend the time and really like figure that stuff out. But for a free-to-play game, I don't really know that I'm super interested in doing that unless I'm looking to really just wring everything I can out of this game. And since I got that Civil War pack with Iron Man and Captain America on the Steam sale for like $2, I'm not really super worried about trying to wring all the free-to-play stuff out of this, because I have 2 heroes, I know I can get another one if I want, I have some skins already, I'm getting loot in a way that feels like I don't really need to spend money on anything, because I don't think you can get any, like, items, any in-game, like, damage-dealing items through that kind of money. Obviously, you know, you can spend money on a certain currency and then get, like special drops and stuff, but It has one of those great free-to-play hallmarks, which is there's nothing in this game that I feel I cannot obtain through some grinding. And that's a mark of a good free-to-play game, but I don't really know that I want to spend money on them, which I think is a Marvel Heroes 2016 problem and not a Mike Casamano problem. Because the game is well designed, and I enjoy playing it. It's a good podcast game. It's a good Skype game. And I feel like I've sort of been leaning towards games like those recently. I don't really know that I have the desire to hop into a big, long RPG or something. I know I should finish The Witcher 3. At this point, I might just like restart The Witcher 3. It's been so long.
That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did recently, so maybe I'll talk about that. But.
Okay.
I mean, like, that game starts really well. The Witcher 3 is a game I would not mind restarting, because it plays so well, and it looks absolutely gorgeous.
It's just like the time you really invest in that is kind of like, it's kind of meaningless. You can just hop in and just get a few quests done if you want. Like, it's no big deal.
I feel like I would want to play more pieces of The Witcher
constantly.
There's something to be said about like getting a feel for a game, and the early part of any game is always like a little more open to you fucking up and you not understanding what you're doing.
Right.
Whereas the further you get into The Witcher, it's like, no, you should know what this monster's weakness is, and you should have a spell and know which one it is without really having to stop.
But, you know, The Witcher kind of provides for you in that sense. Like, it does provide the tools necessary to figure out, hey, this thing is weak to this, I might as well just go look it up because I don't know better. Or, you know, it's really easy to get back into the controls if you haven't done it for a while. Like, it's pretty easy to just get back into the saddle, too. Like, I've done that a couple times now, and I just picked it up with no problem.
I'm sure it depends on person to person.
Probably, yeah.
Totally.
That's probably just my experience.
Yeah. Anything else, Mike?
No, that's pretty much it.
Shane McMahon.
I have some backlog games I want to get into. I feel like this is probably the weekend to play Halo 5 while everyone's enjoying that free weekend.
Yeah, they dropped off they dropped off in players recently, so that's probably a good reason for them to do a free multiplayer weekend.
No, it's like a free game weekend. Like, you just download and play the full game.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good game. It's underrated as a Halo game. It's not great, but it's it's pretty good.
I don't know, that was like
Halo
always the
since
vibe
Reach.
I've gotten from it. Is I don't think anyone dislikes it actively. I don't think anyone thinks
Yeah.
it's the high point. But like when the worst game in your series is like still a pretty damn good shooter, I think that's awesome.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go over to Scott.
Oh,
Hi,
shit. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
What's
Good.
going on?
How are you?
Oh, all right.
I'm sitting here talking to a microphone. There's like a mostly eaten cookie and
Ooh.
like a third of a Mountain Dew in front of me.
Nice.
I live life to the fullest.
Oh, I can tell.
I have a nice Dave & Buster's glass of water. Tap.
So what it like costs you a quarter every time you want to take a sip?
Wow, topical.
Yeah, Dave & Buster's real fucking topical.
Yeah.
Real top. Oh, the new Dave & Buster's is opening. Yeah.
Speaking
How you been,
of
Scott?
microtransactions, I've been fine.
Sure.
Leg's still a little bit of a problem, but, I can walk,
That's good.
which is nice.
That's always helpful.
Just today, I picked up a mobile game titled, I don't know how to pronounce this, it's Final Fantasy Xvius.
Sure. Sounds
Didn't
like
that,
a Final
didn't that
Fantasy
just
game.
come out?
Yeah, it literally just came out. It's
Yeah.
I spent like a little bit with it, and it's like I think I've talked about Record Keeper enough times on here. Maybe have I? I don't remember.
Yes,
You
a
have.
couple times.
Yeah. So it's got the same hooks as that, but it feels like the SNES era of that game, where Record Keeper is more like an NES vibe to it.
Sure.
But it's like there's an actual combo system to it, which is kind of neat. But it's weird, like trying to hop into a new one of those because it's like, oh, I already have all this stuff on a whole other game that I still enjoy playing. And
Yeah.
I
Is
kinda
it the
have to
same
start
game?
from scratch. No, it's a completely different game. It's actually like a completely new story where Record Keeper is just kind of like a framework for them to just do whatever and throw whatever characters
it-
they want.
Does
But-
it play the same?
No.
Okay, so they are different, completely different things.
Yes, but
Okay.
it has the same hooks, and it has its own. It has a story to it, and it has unique characters. But they have a framework set into it where you can bring in not all of them yet, but like certain heroes from other games, and a lot of
Great.
other unique characters as well. If you throw a little money to them, that is.
Great.
Yeah.
Because the one thing Final Fantasy needs to do is keep referencing better games it used to make.
Yeah.
That's really what it needs to keep doing.
I haven't gotten that far into it. I played like the tutorial because I played it like it just came out like the day we're recording, or I think the day
Yeah.
before. So, and I started playing it like an hour before we started recording. So, it seems all right. It's got some weird production value to it that I wasn't expecting, especially coming off Record Keeper. But I'm probably not going to play it nearly as much because I've already invested several dollars into Record Keeper.
Sure.
Yeah. So, I've it's been a while since I've been on, and I played a couple things. I played a revitalization of a classic id franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Wolfenstein.
Yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, that was a good. I played that and the Old Blood DLC.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some might say Wolfenstein is one of the 10 best games of the year.
They might, and they would.
Of this year.
They would probably
Yeah.
be right.
Of
Yeah.
this year.
Some might say.
Yeah.
I think
Game of the year.
It's a good thing John's not on this podcast. We'd kick y'all's ass.
Whatever.
Well, let's talk. I feel
I mean,
like
hold
like,
on. I'm the John Machonsky understudy.
Sure.
Let me see what I can do here. Let me see what I can pull out.
Great A. All right, you got the part.
Oh, Christ, guys. Oh, I'm pissed. Shit. Fuck. I fucking Game of the Year. Ah.
Is John
It's
here?
only July.
Is that John? John, are you here?
Are you among
fine.
us?
What?
Are you in the room? I
What?
see
How
your
late,
presence.
What do you want? Come on, speak up.
We moved the Ouija board over. P. I.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, John.
You would be able to summon
motherfucker.
John through a Ouija board.
We're summoning through the Waluigi board.
I decided to draw the line at doing an impression of John, doing an impression of a YouTube poop. I feel like that's crossing the Rubicon there.
That's too deep.
It's too deep.
Maybe another time.
Oh shit!
What else have you been playing, Scott?
I just got a whole bunch of games that I have not been able to touch because I've just been really, really busy. Like a friend of mine gave me Doom for my birthday. Just
nice. It's a good game.
Yeah, and I've installed it and installed several gig updates to it, and I still haven't touched it yet.
You should check it out.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm probably finishing up a big project tomorrow, so I'll.
Okay.
And I also just got a review code for a game that's Fury, the PS Plus game. That's going to be free Tuesday. So I'm probably going to try to have a review up Monday.
Cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
So the day after this podcast comes out.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know
tomorrow.
anything about the game except that they like boss fights.
Cool.
So, could be good. Could not be. We'll see.
You'll be able to read a review tomorrow, so...
Maybe.
There you go.
Maybe.
Nope, now you said it, so...
I'm gonna try.
I look forward to the review.
I have no time, my dear.
You made your own bed.
I'll do it.
You get the die in it.
Real quick, you started with "you buried." What was the rest of that sentence? What was that train going?
I was trying to say you dug your own grave, and then I realized, wait, you can't bury yourself technically. So
that's not the saying.
You buried your own bed.
In a grave.
Now lie in it and dig yourself a grave and close up the grave while you're in the bed that you put in the ground.
Yeah,
fucker.
Could you also buy yourself a casket? Because I'm real busy. Also, review Furry.
I'm gonna try to review Furry.
Review Furry?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Furry, right?
I mean, I'm guessing it's pronounced Fury, but we'll go with Furry. We'll call it Furry.
It's up to interpretation.
I'll try to have a video too. No promises.
Yeah. Try to have a furry video up this week.
That's always our goal.
Most people are going to play anyways, or just download.
Any other games?
Dude, I played a lot of things. I got up to date on Witcher 3. I'm very close to the end of it.
Cool.
That game
Why is everyone
good.
playing? Why is everyone playing The Witcher?
Because John was playing The Witcher, and that made everyone else want to play it.
Did I fall asleep and wake up a year ago? What the fuck?
No. It's not just John. I've noticed the whole internet basically just playing Witcher again, and it's we all kind of just had a lull where there were no games, and we all realized, oh wait, we all own The Witcher. Let's just go play that.
And it's because that DLC just came out recently.
Yeah,
also because Gwent was at E3.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That kind of
you start The Witcher so I can get my Gwent deck real good. Focus on Gwent finally.
Yeah.
You can download a mod to replace all the battles with the just Gwent games.
What a terrible mod.
That's a great mod. What are you kidding? What are you talking about?
Mod.
You can finally live the Yu-Gi-Oh dream.
It's the nightmare. It's a waking nightmare. First of all, Gwent ain't no Yu-Gi-Oh. All right.
Now we're talking.
Don't you dare!
When I'm
Hey, Michael!
Don't breathe those two words in one sentence.
Hey, Michael! How's Legends of the Duelist coming?
I haven't touched that since I think last year. So real good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should beat that story mode. Anything else, Scott?
I've been playing Overwatch. I've been playing Widowmaker exclusively.
Nice.
Nah, I played Diva also in May. That's about it.
Cool.
The All-Stars. Those three.
The three cutest.
Great.
Debatable.
Great. Ryan.
Hi.
Rye guy.
Don't call me that. Seriously.
Rye.
Please, Michael,
Big
I beg
Rye.
you. I beg you,
How are
and
you?
not even in a joking way. Please do not call me that.
Okay.
Mr.
How are you?
Pastrami.
I'm fine. I'm doing good. I'm here on the podcast with three of my best people I know. So
And one of your worst enemies.
wait, okay, hold on. I said three people who are people I know plus one worst enemy. Does that mean the worst enemy is myself here?
It's John's spirit.
I don't think there's a fourth invisible person.
Hey man, you're your own worst enemy.
Yeah, it's poetic. But
It's like Rocky
you aren't
Balboa says, you look in the mirror, that's your toughest opponent.
Yep.
But no, I'm doing fine. I have also been playing a Witcher 3, which
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
I can definitively say the reasons why I started playing this game. First of all, I hadn't picked it up since January when like right around when I finally got Fallout 4, and I didn't get very far in the game initially because I made it to the quest where you go visit the witch. I forget what her name is. Not the crone witch, but the sexy witch with the boobs. And,
that one.
Yeah, and you go with her, and you go into the cave where the elf projections are, and there's the golem and the wild hunt, and you have
That is incredibly early in that game.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even remember this quest.
Exactly.
That's like less than 1% of progress.
Yeah. So what had happened was that's as far as I'd gotten in that game. And I went into that quest not being very well equipped, and I didn't realize it was this fucking grueling, like, 3 in a row boss battle thing where you fight the golem, then you fight the wolves, and then you fight the wild hunt guy all in a row.
Yeah.
And so basically I got stuck in one of those boss fights without any healing items, and I was fucked. And I was like, okay, I'm done with this for right now because I am basically stuck here. And so I put that down. I picked up Fallout 4, and eventually, 5 months later, John started playing it again because he got the DLC, and I was like, you know what? I should go back to The Witcher, and it's been long enough, and I've made so little progress in that game, I would be perfectly fine with starting an entirely new file, and that's what I did. And that's mostly what I've been playing for like the last 3 or 4 days, and I've made it much further in that game than I ever did the first time I played it.
I would hope so, because that's like maybe 2 hours is what you're talking about.
And I mean, I didn't get used to how that game plays that much when I played through it the first time. Like, I was still like, oh, these signs, what the heck are these? I don't need to use any of this. Like, alchemy, fuck that. And I like started playing again. I was like, you know what? I really should have done all this before because this is like the entire
all these systems they want me to like learn and use.
It's like
all
this
these
is
ways to make combat more interesting.
Yeah, this is literally the entire game right here. But anyway, I've been enjoying that a lot more the second time around. Not that I didn't enjoy it the first time. But another thing about the first time when I played it is I was so worried about, like, oh, I gotta play this for Game of the Year, and I have to, like, be worried about, I have to worry about, like, the lore from the first 2 games and all that, and oh god, what if I don't understand something? And now I'm playing it, and, like, all that's behind me, and I'm like, this is such a more enjoyable experience for me. But, yeah, I've been playing that. That game's good. Everyone knows that. I also have been playing Overwatch, which I say just because I played it for the first time in a while today, so that's good. I can definitively answer the question of who I main in Overwatch with Junkrat. So
yeah, Junkrat's real good.
He is. Play him as attack and defense, and it's fucking incredible. But those are 2 kind of games I've been playing. Like Mike said earlier, I've been playing a lot of like Skype call kind of games because that's mostly when I've had free time to play games is over Skype calls. So I've been working through playing Civ 5 with a lot of civilizations I've never tried before.
Right.
I'm really getting excited for that 6th game. That's going to be good. And, that's about it. I was going to pick up some stuff in the Steam sale, but I really don't have the money for that right now.
Oof,
So that did not happen yet. But stay tuned next week, and maybe I'll have some... It's like a serial novel. It's like, oh, what happens with Ryan's games next week? Stay tuned. Will he play anything new? Probably not. But it's the
sound
promise.
Like a good book.
That's this entire podcast.
Yeah, it's you just have to make the promise. You just have to like give him that tantalizing baited hook that you might play something new for next week, but then you never deliver.
One day
on
I
it.
may play a video game, and it may be good.
Pretty much. I was supposed to play that heinous JoJo game, but thanks to my personal finances being in disarray, I was not able to purchase it. So I'm a little disappointed because I wanted to write about how bad that game was, but also it's a huge relief because I don't have to spend like $50 or $60 on that game now. So
right.
You have another bad game to write about anyways, so.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I do. I kind of blocked that out of my mind, but
Don't worry about it. We'll save that to when that comes.
Yeah,
to
that won't
when
be
that
that won't be
flowers.
coming out until like August. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's me for this last week.
When that ripens.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But yep. That's me at a glance in a week.
Great. I went and saw that new Independence Day movie.
Hell
You
yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, I did. I knew I am a really big fan of that first film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Or I guess you could call it a film.
I
So
like
I knew
that movie. So
Yeah, it's silly and it's fun and it somehow succeeds at what it's trying to do.
yeah,
And I knew the second one wasn't going to be as good. And I heard like early word of how bad it was. So
yeah.
it was an inevitability. And boy, does that movie suck.
Really. Like,
Let's go see Finding Dory. Don't see that movie.
yeah.
Ugh.
Anything else? Anything else you want to say about what is it called? Independence Day Revisited.
Independence Day
repackaged?
Resurgence.
Resurgence. Okay.
Because that's about the most
Revisited.
bland name you could slap onto Independence Day that isn't a number.
Oh, come on.
I mean, any
It's like,
long name that starts with R is perfect.
yeah. I mean, it's true. They
Independence
are.
Day redundant.
Ooh, damn.
That was
It
a
is
good
redundant.
one. That's a good one.
It is somehow like even with 20 years of new technology to apply to that movie, it does a worse job of like making the aliens scary or threatening in any way. Like it's even more blatant how much like they're like alien they are.
Yeah. Doesn't this
Right.
movie have like a sentient orb or something like that?
Yes,
That sounds
Yeah.
great.
Great.
yes.
So, Michael,
This movie has a lot in it.
yeah.
Ugh.
So since you're the only one that hasn't gone here, what have you been up to this week aside from Independence Day returgence?
Oh, shit.
Rejongens.
What games have you been playing?
It's been a similar story. It's just been it's been a slow release week, and
Yeah, it has.
so it's been like trying to slowly get my way through Valhalla.
Nice.
I have
Since we
that
already
as
have
well.
that review up from Niall, I don't feel the pressure to like get all the way through it,
Uh-huh.
so I can play it at like
At your leisure. Yeah, leisure.
yeah. I usually play like a day or half a day at a time, and then come back to it several hours later, and then play another day or half a day.
All right.
I did buy a few things off the Steam sale. I don't think
Hell
that Steam
yeah.
sale is very very good this year.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I don't know. I picked up We Know the Devil for $5, so. Or
I
was
think
it for
for-
$4? It was $4.
I think for me, part of the problem is that at this point, I've been on Steam for so long, I've gotten like everything I could possibly want for like $5, and
Yeah.
like everything else I have on my wish list. Just give it another year, and it'll drop, and then I'll snatch it up. So
Steam is just very bad at surfacing games you might actually enjoy.
Right.
yeah.
It is no matter what they try with the like go through your queue and get this card and earn 6 cents. Like
Because of the games I have in my library, because of the bad games I have in my library, I always get shitty Minecraft ripoffs and anime titty games, which neither of those things are things I would play unironically, not for the sake of a comedy article. So
yeah. So but I did buy Counter-Strike Go,
Nice.
which it's
There you
been
go.
interesting trying to get back into Counter-Strike because I played way back when like Source was first coming out.
Yeah,
I played
that's-
1.6
That's going
and
to be
Source.
difficult.
It's not difficult. It's just weird. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like I know what I need to do. It's just wait, what button does that again?
Right.
Oh, control is crouch.
Right.
I'm not used to playing first person shooters on mouse and keyboard anymore. So like contorting my wrist to hit crouch is really strange.
yeah,
And then I also got Unreal Tournament. During
Nice.
the year edition,
Nice.
because I wanted to have more flashbacks of first-person shooters I used to play.
Well, all right.
That game's weird. I forgot how like that game is just like a desktop. It's just like go to the file menu and hit multiplayer. That game is very like 2000s.
I remember you talking about it when you launched it for the first time, and it was like what, like Kinky's like kinky sex Counter-Strike server or something like Quake.
Yeah,
Quake-a-Palooza,
downloading fucking kilobits of files, like 1,000 of them, one after another, while running around in an empty Unreal map, trying not to fall and kill myself.
Right.
Also, that game used the number keys instead of WASD.
Oh,
That's fucking
Just how it was
strange.
really odd.
Yeah.
But spacebar would still jump. So, so yeah, Valhalla, that, and that's been about it. There's a bunch of indie games that I've downloaded but haven't played yet.
sure, yeah.
I think we mentioned it in our E3 chat, but the game Stifled, that guy actually ended up hitting us up and sending us the demo for that game.
Nice.
So I want to play that. And there's a couple other things I essentially just got. Itch.io, if you've ever heard of that, that's a really good source for indie games.
Yeah.
And they recently had the indies. The way you get them is you have to DM the actual developer.
You gotta DM the indies.
But yeah, itch.io, and they had their summer sale. So I don't know if it's still going. I don't know if it'll still be going by the time this goes up. But that's a great source of just really small, weird games.
Sure, yeah.
That, like, some of them you look at and like, that's really interesting. Most you look at and go, what? I don't even know. After reading the name of this game, seeing images, and reading the description, I still don't know what this is. But that's a really interesting site. I'm kind of fascinated by how they run that site and how it's essentially kind of each developer has their own storefront.
That sounds kind of neat.
And can control, and therefore directly controls, like, their price, sales. They actually promote that during sales you can just up the price. So you can increase your price by a certain amount, and then that's your sale. It's kind of as an advertising, and I mean by up the price, I mean like add $1. Like these aren't expensive games.
Yeah.
I'm checking the actual store right now. It looks like a lot of these are ending on specific days, so it's not necessarily a whole summer sale, but it's like by the time you hear this, maybe some of them will still be available.
Either way, you can check that site out.
$149. I've actually been really wanting to play that.
Wait, Eldritch?
Yeah.
That game's real good. Like, you should get that for $1.50.
Gonna buy
it's
that?
worth it. Yeah,
I'm gonna buy that right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can check out that site either or. Even when they're not having a sale, the price is real cheap.
Yeah. Because the developers just put it on there directly. It's real neat.
Yeah. That's been about it.
Cool.
There's a lot of games that come out soon.
Yes.
That I will hopefully be able to play and review. So July seems to be much busier than, in terms of releases, than June. June was a little shaky.
A little dry, yeah.
Speaking of releases, let's just move to new releases.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
man.
do it. Heck yeah.
Who wants to start off?
Oh, I can go ahead and start since I've got this game open in a tab.
It's about democracy. Like, John would force someone to start, or even stop, and I would just let people do it. I just let people do it. So Ryan, why don't you start us off?
Again?
No.
It's fine.
Too late.
Okay.
Too late.
So anyway, this game came out for Xbox One already, but coming up on July 5th, we've got the Lost Sea coming out for Windows and PS4. It is an action-adventure game set inside the Bermuda Triangle, where you recruit a crew of survivors who can help you explore the hazardous islands as you hunt for the artifacts needed to navigate the Lost Sea. After a freak storm over the Atlantic, you find yourself stranded on the shores of a mysterious island. Do you have what it takes to escape the Lost Sea? And that is
Wait,
made...
you're on an island.
Well, but the island's in a sea. So... It's like
I mean, isn't every landmass in water in some respect?
Well, yeah, but it'd be in this specific body of water. Like, if you said you were leaving the Pacific Ocean, like, that's leaving the Pacific Ocean. Like, it's not... The Pacific Ocean isn't the entire 75% surface of the ocean, or surface of the Earth that is ocean. Like, it's just one body of water. So you'd have to get off the island.
I'm done talking about this.
To sail out of the Lost Sea. Anyway,
I've lost all interest.
Anyway, that's being made by East Asia Soft Limited, Windows, PS4, July 5th. So, yep.
All right, Scott, you talked about this one earlier, so why don't you take this next one?
Furry, coming to Windows and PlayStation 4. Free PS Plus. It's about boss fights. Fight your way. Free on your frenzied all-boss fighter. Sounds alright.
It's a boss rush game.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of.
I hope
what
it's
the
not
email
long
that
for
they.
my sake.
It's the email that they sent me. Kept saying the word boss rush.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Looks alright.
Mike, do you want to do the next one?
I have no fucking idea what you guys are talking about. I don't listen to this podcast.
We ran this over before the podcast.
No, you said
fuck.
where do we go to fucking find these games?
Go into the Skype.
And then it was linked in the Skype.
Right.
It is literally sitting there.
2016
right
video
there.
gaming. I have it.
Look
July
for
5th.
furry,
July
and then look
5th.
for the one directly under furry.
No, yeah, you guys just want me to read it?
Yeah. And tell us about it.
Yeah, tell us about it.
I'm gonna be 100%
You don't have to
honest.
read it verbatim.
I
Everything
did
you
just
not
read it
think that's
when
what
it
you guys
comes
wanted
out.
me to do.
Mike, I want you to read it verbatim.
Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. I know nothing about
What
this
is
game.
that? Great.
I know that we'll be
Good.
getting a review code for it.
This game
good
looks like
job.
some fucking anime bullshit. I don't know.
That's what it
I
is.
don't know what you guys want me to say about this.
That was perfect. Don't
Rose
worry
will
about
probably love
Oh god.
it. Also coming out. When does this come out? July 5th. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13.
Jeez.
it. Nice.
I'm really
What
glad
is
we're
this game?
dedicating airtime to this.
Sure.
This is
What is
new
this
or
game? Is this?
segment?
I don't know. You tell me, Michael.
It's the 13th installment in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms series.
Is it a visual novel? It sounds like a visual novel. Is it a titty game, Michael?
No, Mike read the titty game.
I got some good news for you. There can be more than one titty game. It's Anime Expo weekend,
Really?
y'all.
They're all titty games.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of things that aren't titty games, on July 5th, for the Xbox One, Banner Saga 2 comes out. That
No.
is
No.
that
Incorrect.
what?
Incorrect.
One more again.
Check the platform.
Okay, all right. So let me tell you something. Let me be
No,
like,
just keep
let me,
going.
Let me be
No,
like
keep
Ray
going.
Parker Jr. from
Why are you
Ghostbusters. Let
grinding
me
this
tell
to
you
a halt?
something. So
Why are you grinding this to-
on this
Stop.
page? It
Please.
says PS4, but when I go to the page for the game, it says PS4 is on July 1st and Xbox One is on July 5th. So something is amiss in
my
the
God.
kingdom of Banner Saga 2
You're
articles
right.
on Wikipedia. So
No, because PlayStation 4 updates on
Please.
Tuesdays anyways.
all right,
Please.
whatever.
I'll
The point
update on
is
Tuesdays.
Fucking Banner Saga 2. It's coming out for PS4 and Xbox 360 or Xbox One between July 1st and July 5th. There you
Scott.
go.
The
God
Windows
damn.
Are you
PC
happy?
version of Inside
Are you
is
happy?
out July 7th. I really want to play that game.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Mike, why don't you take this next fucking humdinger of a game?
Carmageddon Max Damage on July 8th. Is this really
Yep.
what this segment is?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Since it's an updated version of the game Carmageddon Reincarnation, so that'll be coming out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on July 8th, and it's also in development for Windows, but no release date has been announced.
Mike Cosmano is our special guest, and we're making him do this. I
Good.
feel for Mike in this.
Michael,
Didn't you want to call him out before this podcast started, and
No.
now you feel bad for him?
No, I feel
Michael,
bad for him.
Michael, just read the last fucking game so we can move on from this.
Hawken is still a game,
From this
and it's coming out for more
This
things.
consistently heinous segment that we do every week of this podcast, and it never gets any better.
Why don't you guys
Usually-
just not do it? It's not like
It's
there's a fucking gun to
informative.
your head.
It is
be too easy.
informative.
Is it? Is someone
Yeah.
sitting there listening with their fucking Beats headphones going, oh man, Carmageddon's finally coming to Xbox.
Yeah. People want to know.
I
If
mean,
somebody thought, man, Carmageddon, they
Mega
should
Dimension
stop listening.
Neptunia
Move
7. I'm
Hey,
glad I'm
hey,
getting
watch
the
it.
updates.
Rose is looking forward to that.
For
For
the
the
we have a-
Windows port, it's not even the full game, it's just coming to Windows.
we have a dedicated following of fans of anime games. So
Neptunia
that's very
especially.
true.
So watch it. To all anime fans listening to this podcast, I apologize on behalf of
Hawkins
Mike
on this
Cosmano.
list twice.
And
To all anime fans listening to this podcast, DM me, please.
Yeah, if you
Calm
could be
down.
described as an indie, slide into the DMs.
Slide into John's.
When we
Love
went
it.
into the mix, it was like being in a DM.
It was great.
So, Michael,
Let's move on to news.
Yeah, please.
Yep. All right. Who wants to go first? Let's start with Mike. Mike, what kind of news do you want to tell us about?
Hello.
Yeah, Mike.
I got some news
Hi,
for
Mike
you.
Casmano. Sure.
I got news for you.
Here's the
Tell me
news.
the news.
That
Yeah, give
last
me the
segment
news.
fucking sucks.
It's great because usually John ruins that segment,
Great
so you're doing
breaking-
great as
Yeah,
an
I'm
understudy.
You've
Yeah,
done a
you're
fantastic job.
sources confirmed to me that last segment fucking blows. It blows.
Is your anonymous source from? Is it just you?
Yeah, let me just pull up my fucking deep throat email here, and it just says
Whoa, heyo.
piss.
You sent an email to yourself entitled "Deep Throat" and then just wrote "piss."
Yeah, because that segment fucking gargles my ballsack, dude.
All right. What kind of news do you have other than that?
Oh man, what other? That's the only news that matters. No, Peter Moore is Electronic Arts' chief competition officer, and I translate that as big esports boy. He was in
competition
Barcelona this
officer.
week, and he spoke about esports stuff. I have some of the relevant quotes over at Destructoid.com, which is where I write.
What's that?
And by the time this podcast goes up, it'll be like buried on the front page because we post a lot of news. I don't know if you guys
so
know
do
this.
we.
Destructoid posts a lot of news on Destructoid.com.
So this is Video Game Choo
That's
Choo
weird.
at videogamechoochoo.com.
That's
That's
true.
weird, because whenever I open that page, I just see hot garbage. I don't know what's going on.
See, that burn would be really effective if you had said it after I talked and not after Ryan talked, because it looks like you just
I was
fucking
trying
fell
to,
on
but
your
you
own sword really hard
interrupted
there,
me.
my
I'm
dude.
sorry, Scott. I'm sorry I interrupted your hot diss. I
okay.
apologize.
It's okay.
This is going on the podcast equivalent of Botchamania. There's some really interesting quotes in here. They're mostly
This
they mostly
podcast
came from
is the podcast equivalent of Botchamania. By the
No,
way.
you're not wrong.
Don't let yourself down. This is a good episode.
Keep going.
Gamesindustry.biz is the people who got these quotes from. But there's some
Nice.
very interesting stuff in here. For one, more sites that, quote, we're somewhere around 25 to 28% female customers. I am really curious as to where they got that data. I sent in a email asking, where'd you get that data? I probably won't hear anything back. But it's interesting. It's interesting to have that stuff laid out like that. Because although like there are women in video games, it's rare that people try and nail down like exactly what we're looking at in terms of demographic.
Sure.
Does he mean in esports, or does he mean generally in video games?
The full quote is, diversity is at the core of what we believe at EA. If you follow us at all, you'll know how important diversity is to us. Our goal is to make games for everyone. It's a very simple edict. We're somewhere around 25-28% female customers.
Because the ESA always like touts around 50%.
Yeah. I mean, like, maybe women aren't... I mean, okay, maybe a lot of dudes are buying Madden, and that's just kind of, like, throwing off their
Yeah.
whole thing.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Because I imagine, like, Mirror's Edge, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Battlefield, like, the games that are sort of not really considered, like, guy things, that don't have that reputation. That's, like...
Well, yeah, Madden and FIFA especially.
Right, yeah.
Like,
Those are, like, whenever you see, like, a sitcom go to, like, a man cave or something, there's usually Madden on the TV.
Yeah.
sure.
EA Sports definitely plays to that sort of, like, bro frat house
Oh,
demographic.
boy.
And that's where Moore used to work, so I don't know, maybe that's where he's getting those numbers from. There's some other interesting stuff in here, like, he talks about how at esports you have, quote, teenage boys being showered with thousands of dollars in prizes, and he's sort of almost hitting on the idea that esports is a young industry, both in terms of, like, how long esports has been happening professionally in sort of, like, a more visible context, and the kind of people who are into esports. Like, people are retiring in their early 20s, they start, like, in high school. So that's a huge difference from places like the NBA or the NFL, where you have people are going into their 30s and playing sports for a very long time. But with esports, it's just like such a quick burnout. It's like people starting very young and then burning out very quickly, and then they fucking sell hot sauce for the rest of their lives.
Now you're talking.
Yeah. I know in Florida, Michael, selling hot sauce sounds like a primo gig, but out here in Los Angeles, out here in Hollywood, man, we like to chase our dreams. Sell
Hot sauce is my dream, Mike.
Instead of selling hot sauce, sell 2 kinds of hot sauce.
Ooh, one's green, one's red.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
I mean, like, it's just one story. I just want to talk about this one story a little bit. I want people to read it because it's not on videogamechoochoo.com.
Sure. Is there a specific way they can go and read articles, like maybe a URL that are only written by you?
Well, I can hop onto Bitly and make one.
Nice.
I just meant, like, was there like an authorship page?
Yeah, totally.
Through Destructoid. Okay.
Yeah, like if people like.
So go there, find.
Yeah, bit.ly/29EONLG.
Thanks.
There you go.
Easily.
If you want to read all the stuff I've written.
That's either a URL to all your stories or like the codes that launch the missiles. We're not sure.
Yeah, Obama heard that last segment and he was like, "All right, time for America to be over."
It's over.
Yep.
Finally.
Time to Amerixic. Exit.
What the fuck? Do you want to? Okay, let's give a nice
let it
edit
die.
point for
Let
Niall
it
to
die.
like.
I'm good.
Man,
Just let it die.
I can never speak.
Let It Die is a good game.
I've heard. Scott, what's your story? Tell us the news.
Activision, that motherfucker. They issued a
about 'em?
DMCA takedown on one of the hottest indie games of all time, Orion Dino Horde.
Sorry,
I think.
who?
I
What?
think. I don't know which Orion game it is. I just put Orion in the title of the news article. So here's what happened. Spiral Games, who make the Orion games, which is like these cheap, easy to make $1 games where they just steal a bunch of assets and just throw them on
Hold
Steam.
on, wait, pump the brakes. First of all, let's not say it's easy to make if we're not making video games.
Okay, sure.
And 2, allegedly steals assets. Let's not toss guilt across their faces.
Yeah. That's.
I'm looking at these screenshots, boy, and it's pretty obvious.
Do you make video game assets?
Okay, I don't make video game assets.
Are you Judge Dredd? If you are not Judge Dredd, you cannot
how we
make a
judge all
decision on
things.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
More like
allegedly,
John Dredd.
That was terrible.
so
Going.
Activision
I
has,
Judge Dredd the rest of this podcast.
Activision issued a DMCA takedown on, I believe it's Orion Dino Horde, over some allegedly stolen assets in their game from several Call of Duty games. And
Sure.
in response, Spiral Games posted a pretty long post with some pretty deceptive screenshots suggesting that, like, hey, these guns look completely different from the guns like Activision is saying that we ripped off. But then if you just like look at any other screenshot, you can just straight up see, oh, wait, that is just that gun from Black Ops. Okay. All right.
Well, to be fair, like the screenshots they showed, the 2 guns looked barely alike.
Right.
And what had happened was they were taking bits and pieces from different Call of Duty guns and making their own gun.
Right.
So when they would say, Activision says it's this automatic shotgun, they would take their automatic shotgun, put them side by side, and
Right.
they'd be like, that one piece kind of is, but when you saw all the pieces together, like strings, red string across a corkboard or corky board, it began to like come together of like, oh, okay, you just kind of copied and pasted some of this stuff.
But it's also pretty obvious that Spiral Games is kind of using this as an opportunity to say, like, hey, we're the little guys, and we're fighting for you, the little guy gamers, and Activision is just doing this to take a shot at us, because they're scared. Like, they put in their post an actual hashtag that says, look who's scared. And that's kind of not smart.
Isn't that our hashtag? Not too scared. Pretty sure that's us.
They did provide an update. They're
Yeah.
hold on.
Are you just now reading it?
No, I read it before. I'm just trying to find the term. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry. The artist who is responsible for actually making some of the guns in question feels absolutely horrible.
As in they were fired? Or
No,
as in
that's
they
just
just
what it
feel
says.
bad?
That's what it says in the statement. He feels
Great.
terrible.
So they are essentially admitting some guilt.
Yep. And then
maybe he's just out sick this week. They're like, oh yeah, we tried to reach him from a quote, but he feels terrible. He's got like a flu or something.
He's got like the sore throat. It's really, he like swallows, it kind of hurts.
Yeah.
It's real bad. You should see him.
And
I think this is interesting just because like they claim they weren't given any notice.
Yeah.
Or they were given some notice and then their game is just gone and can't be bought anymore.
Yeah.
Which is usually not how legal processes work.
Right.
Usually you get like a cease and desist. And it's also, in my knowledge, like the first time that a game that wasn't a clear copy paste job, like it's Super Luigi Brothers, they're different.
Yeah.
Like it's the first time I've ever heard of a game just being straight up removed because of a DMCA notice from like one large company doing so. Like Valve is usually pretty good about just allowing all kinds of crap on their service. Like watching that and watching how people respond, like that's not the best example of the big guy taking advantage of the little guy, because I really doubt Activision looks at Dino Horde and sees a threat. But I did think the ability for Activision to come in and say to Valve like, hey, this one's bad, and Valve just goes, yeah, all right, without any any hearsay or any like middle management, is kind of strange.
Yeah. And
like, I just wouldn't expect that from Steam.
And if that did happen, like without their notice, then it sets like a very dangerous precedent.
I mean, this has probably happened before.
Yeah, totally.
To other games, and again, I don't think this happened without notice.
Yeah,
I don't
think so.
I think
either.
maybe somebody at the Dino Horde team maybe didn't know this was coming, but there's a spam email in a folder that says cease and desist DMCA notice from like 3 weeks ago or something.
They are also claiming that what Activision did isn't a valid or legal use of DMCA, which is kind of nuts.
All right, then. I'm not going to listen to the guys who make dinosaur games about lawyering.
They are seeking resolution for all damages wrongly inflicted to them from Activision via this malicious and overly aggressive tactic.
Sure.
All the people who would have bought their game. Such a shame.
I mean, it is the Steam Summer Sale.
It is.
So
it is, and it
is shitty timing.
Their games have gone down from $1 to 49¢. And I did actually I made a mistake. I thought Orion Prelude was the game that was taken down, so I went to attempt to purchase it, and it went through. And I was like, oh wait, it was another one of these Orion games. So I have sent a refund to Steam, and they have yet to send it back to me. I'm waiting patiently for my 49 cents.
For your 49
back.
cents?
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to go, and then we'll just finish off with Ryan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Since
let's
your
finish
news
off
is a little
on
more
Ryan.
positive. Yeah, everyone finish off on Ryan. Hold still.
God,
Stop.
please do.
Let's do it, please.
Twitch added bits.
Oh shit!
Like comedy routines.
God, I
Finally,
wish.
jokes on Twitch.
Yep.
Yeah. No, they added... the comedy routine they added was you get to watch people eat now.
Hey, don't talk shit on that. That's a pretty lucrative business, from what I understand.
Whatever. I only watch people eat on YouTube. That's where you watch people eat.
Back in my day, if we wanted to see
You
a
only-
Japanese woman eat like a fucking 1,000 McNuggets, we'd go to YouTube. We have to wait for it to be
Damn right.
uploaded.
Michael likes
Damn
his
right.
Michael likes his YouTube videos pre-recorded in front of a live studio audience. He doesn't like any of that live stream shit. So
No, I like canned laughter.
Yeah.
I want my eating to look like a sitcom. So yeah, Twitch added something called Cheers in Bits.
I love that show. I thought you said there was a comedy on Twitch.
There isn't. Essentially, Cheers is a new emote, and then you can add any number of bits to it, and the bits are tips.
Oh.
And so partners, this is in beta right now with specific partners, but eventually any Twitch partner will have the ability to accept bits, and bits are essentially just money. The word going around is that 1 bit is 1 cent, though I haven't seen Twitch confirm that.
Sure.
But if that is true, then 100 bits is $1. But to buy 100 bits, the lowest price, or I assume this is the most expensive like exchange rate, 100 bits is $1.40. So for every dollar you spend, Twitch charges another 40 cents. There are like best value stuff that you can get if you buy like insane amounts of bits. If you want to drop like over $100 on fake currency to tip your favorite streamers, but so the way they announced this was kind of, despite all the FAQs and videos and press releases they sent out, it was still kind of pretty confusing to a lot of people.
Yes.
Because there's already, you can already pay to subscribe to somebody, which gives you like subscriber only chat. Partners already receive specific bandwidth settings. So if you aren't a partner, you cannot your people cannot change their setting on your videos or certain settings on your streams. So people with lower or slower internet maybe won't be able to watch your videos because you're not a Twitch partner. In addition, I used to have a friend who streamed a lot.
Right.
He was not a Twitch partner, but I couldn't watch his streams because he wasn't allowed access to certain servers.
That's so strange.
So my computer was pinging a server farther away than it normally would if he was a partner.
Wow.
So that would actually, and because of the bitrate and everything he was streaming at, because I couldn't choose any lower settings, he was kind of hindered. So this to me, and I kind of wrote it up, like this to me just seems like another way for Twitch to monetize and to give money to their partners.
It sounds
which is great. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're streaming every day and you're probably not making a ton of money unless you're like top tier, this is a great way to earn a little bit more money.
It sounds like a model that's very similar to some other types of live streaming sites.
Like what?
You know, the type where, let's say you're watching someone, you can purchase a certain amount. Stuff like eating.
Am I watching them eat?
It could be eating of a sort. You could purchase a certain amount of, like, you know, currency, and then you could send that to them in hopes that they do something else.
Like eat a steak?
Or do something special.
Yeah, so a lot of sexual cam sites use this kind of tipping behavior, which it's, I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah, but it's weird how it's like, now it's adopted into the mainstream, and now it's just a thing you can do on Twitch.
I mean, if anything, it just means that Twitch is pretty far behind the times in terms of like giving money to actual, you know, people who do well. I think this is kind of smart because I have gone into a lot of Twitch streams that I have no intention of watching any more of their streams, but something they're doing in that particular time or that particular whatever, or even if it's every few months, like maybe I don't want to follow CEO Gaming and subscribe to them, but maybe I want to tip them. Or maybe they don't charge for their subscription, but maybe I want to give them like, wow, this is a great stream. You guys organize this well. Here you go. Or Twitch plays Pokemon. Like that was an event.
Yeah.
But how many people are kept up with that as they went through Diamond and Pearl?
Not a lot, man. Not a lot.
So this is a good way for people who maybe, you know, aren't getting huge subscriber numbers can still monetize what they're doing.
Sure, absolutely.
So to me, there are positives to this, but it's still like it's creepy that to me it is a little creepy that Twitch just focuses on their partners,
right?
And just because that's where all their money is made, and I totally get that.
Absolutely.
But it's just, at some point, I feel bad for anyone who is actually trying to become a streamer,
totally.
as their main form of income or backup income or anything like that. It just seems so difficult to break in, and knowing my friend who tried to do that for a while, and knowing other people who've tried to do it, it's just Twitch just kind of goes, you know, build the following,
right?
Like, that doesn't help me, you know.
Plus a lot of streamers like do just straight up take donations, so it's like it kind of feels like them trying to get their way into it, and you wonder how far it's going to go, because if they do just outright say, hey, you can't do donations except for this tipping function that we have, that would be absolutely crazy. But
that would take money away from a lot of people, because a lot of people use Patreon in other ways. So,
but then, like, if they did do that, what alternatives would people have? Like, there's Hitbox, but, like, what else?
Ustream.
Nope.
YouTube.
YouTube
like
hasn't caught
YouTube
up.
is
I think Facebook's important.
Yeah, Facebook's picking up, but I don't know if that's a big gaming thing. It could be.
I mean, it isn't today, but if Twitch really shits the bed, like, YouTube and Facebook could easily take over.
Yeah.
They have the numbers. They have everyone has a Facebook account. Everyone has a YouTube account.
Totally.
It's not that difficult. So, like, it's YouTube is so big that it's almost hard to imagine someone taking it over and, like, replacing it. Twitch is, I think, just at that point of almost full acceptance, but still easily could just be kind of toppled.
Right.
They just seem so big, and that they seem like they have grown so much and are just kind of keeping up.
Right.
This to me just seems like another one of those. We're keeping up. I swear. Tip them. Give these guys money. Then, like, another thing that makes me really weirded out by this, like, promotion of only partners is at E3 there was a partners only lounge.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's for all the influencers.
So, yeah, it kind of doubles down into that kind of stuff, and I get it. It makes money. Like, if I was in a meeting room and they said this will make us more money and this will make these people more money, which will in turn make us more money, I would say do it. But it rubs me the wrong way. I don't even think I can actually accurately explain why. But
right.
So, last news story.
Yeah, I have. I've got two, but they're technically in the same vein, so I will say them in chronological order, from bad to good, I guess.
Hell yeah.
So as usual, with the advent of a new generation of consoles, we get a lot of remakes and, like, remasters and stuff like that. And one of those remakes that was coming out pretty soon was the HD remaster of Batman: Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
Now, sounds
for
good.
those of you, Now, for those of you who have ever heard of an Arkham game, you might know about the complete botch job that was the release of Arkham Knight, which was October of last year, somewhere around there. But anyway,
that was just the PC port, not the entire game.
Yeah, mostly just the PC port. But the point is that because of what happened with Arkham Knight, it doesn't come as a whole lot of a surprise to me that the Return to Arkham collection, as it's called, has been delayed. This remaster has been pushed back. It was supposed to come out in July 26th, but Warner Brothers put out a release saying that the game needs additional time. They've decided to delay it to give the team at Virtuous Games additional time to deliver a polished Batman Arkham game experience. They don't have a release date yet. They say they know it's disappointing. Blah, blah, blah. Keep it in one place on a forum, and that's pretty much it. So basically, Warner Brothers has decided that this HD remake, HD recollection of Asylum and City, both pretty good games. I think Asylum is one of the best superhero games ever released, and it's not coming out when it was meant to be. And so, for whatever reason, Warner Brothers takes another check mark on the bad track record for Batman games, which, doesn't really have anything to do with the release of Arkham Knight, but it's like, oh, so this is going to happen again.
Yeah.
It's not even Batman games. It's just like that Mortal Kombat port to PC was bad, and then Batman was bad. They have a really bad history of port work.
Yeah, and I guess
from what it sounds like, it is not the people they hire.
No,
that's what I've heard from multiple teams.
And like they are not releasing this Return to Arkham collection for PC, so maybe they've learned their lesson about PC ports. But
probably.
It's still kind of disappointing because I was thinking about picking it up for Asylum at least, but I probably wasn't going to. But, whatever. Shit happens. Making games is difficult, and apparently if you're Warner Brothers, porting games is really difficult too. And, frankly, I'm glad they pushed it back, because some of the screenshots, oof, they do not look good. They look worse than the original games in some ways.
So messed up.
I don't know how that managed to happen, but hopefully that'll get cleared up and those will come out in short order. But the second announcement,
it was weird that they didn't add hey, this is delayed 2 months.
Yeah,
they just said it's delayed.
It's basically indefinitely,
which is fucking weird.
Yeah, it's not usually a good sign when something like that happens, but or maybe you don't know. We'll see. The second piece of news I have here in the vein of HD remasters is an article that I personally am more excited about. This game leaked 50 different times. It was rated by basically every country on Earth. The box art leaked, all sorts of stuff. But 2K officially announced the BioShock collection, or BioShock the collection, excuse me. That's what it's called. I had known about this for a while because of the leaks. I had assumed that it would just be BioShock and BioShock 2, but on PS4 and Xbox, it will also include a remastered version of BioShock Infinite. So that's
silly.
all... Do what?
I said that's so silly.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all 3 games plus the DLC,
right.
And so I can just say right now I'm going to buy this because I love these games, and having them all in one place on PS4 will be great. Right. Because BioShock 2 runs like garbage on my computer for some reason. I don't know why. And also it comes with all the DLC, so that means if I get it, I'll be able to play the Burial at Sea stuff that Infinite has, which is really the only reason I'm looking forward to Infinite being on there. But anyway, this is coming out on September 13th. PS4 and Xbox One will have all 3 games. PC will include all 3 games, but Infinite won't be remastered from what I understand. And okay. I think if you have the games on PC already, you get the remastered versions for free from what I understand.
Huh. 1 and 2, I believe.
Yeah, for 1 and 2.
Not Infinite.
Yeah, for 1 and 2. So basically the news here is that it's coming to PS4 and Xbox One, and people who have it on PC have the option to upgrade to these remastered editions. The games will also have...
why not? A free upgrade?
Yeah.
Yeah, get all the DLC for free? That's great.
It is. They'll also include a director's commentary called Imagining BioShock, and that'll have Ken Levine and Sean Robertson, who was the lead artist on the games. They are charging a full $60, but it's 3 games, and they're all pretty good games. I mean, the first one's a classic, and the other 2 are pretty good, in my opinion. So, that's cool. I like BioShock.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I probably won't get that this year, but I'm sure that'll be discounted.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice to have all 3 BioShocks on current machines and see how they run.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, any excuse I have to play through the first one again is heck yeah. So,
yeah.
Yep. So that's the news. Michael, are you ready for questions?
You're already going, so go ahead.
All right.
See ya. Have fun.
Yep, absolutely. So with John gone and Michael hosting, I am in charge of the questions now.
Hell yeah.
Congrats. Where can people send in questions?
You can submit questions to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask, or you can submit them to our Twitter. Hit us up. It's at VideoGameChooChoo, right?
It's at VG
No, at VGCC.
At VGCC. Thank you for correcting me. So either one of those, and if you submit a question, I'll do Michael's bit here. They'll sound a little bit like this. So first up, why do you... Okay, Anonymous said to Video Game Choo Choo...
You're already fucking up.
Why do you think that Dynasty Warriors is so popular in Japan, but widely unpopular everywhere else?
Is it popular in Japan?
See, you have to point these at specific people, otherwise all 3 of us just sit in silence.
Okay, Mike Kazumano. Why is Dynasty Warriors popular in Japan, but widely unpopular everywhere else?
I think it has to do with a couple things. I think, number one, I don't think those games are very good.
All right. I've never played any of these games, so I don't know anything about them.
I don't know. I mean, like,
You've
I don't
never
think those
seen a
games are
Dynasty
popular
Warriors
for the
game?
same reason certain other Eastern games aren't as popular over here.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it's a cultural thing. You know, Dynasty Warriors preys on Eastern history that Americans might not be as aware of. Like, if we did a Dynasty Warriors type game where it was like fucking Ben Franklin running into a field zapping fools with his kite, people in
Wasn't
America
that-
might get a real kick out of it. And they'd
Wasn't
be
that
right.
like that one Assassin's Creed game?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3, you played Ben Franklin running through fields.
Zapping fools with his kite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American fools.
No, but actually, Assassin's Creed might be a good example. I don't know how well that game does over in Japan, but I would guess that maybe some of those games do better in territories where they have more cultural purchase.
Sure.
Like the
Sure.
people the people I know who have bugged me to play Dynasty Warriors the most are Asian, are like from Asia.
Yeah.
So I think that has a lot to do with it. I think it's a cultural thing. I also don't think those games are amazing. I think it's a big part of it.
Right.
All right.
I mean,
That can't
Hyrule
be,
Warriors
that can't
was
be ignored.
Yeah. Hyrule Warriors was a big hit here, or like a hit enough that a lot of people liked it. So it's like, you know, maybe having something you can attach yourself to that is like more
Yeah.
recognizable definitely works. But,
Because that
but
new-
also,
that
I don't
new-
think those games play exceptionally well.
Sure, because that new Berserk game that's coming out is made by the people who made Dynasty Warriors, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that'll get some traction over here, or at least for people like me who like that series.
Right.
So,
I think it's the same reason like JRPGs are really popular in Japan, but like for the most part aren't here.
oh,
Is like JRPGs and Dynasty Warriors really focused on grinding,
Sure.
and like that kind of like repeating the same actions over and over and over again
Right.
to get a result. And those tend not to get like wildly popular here.
yeah.
JRPGs definitely
so-
have a market here more than Muso games do.
But I think that is part of it. Is Dynasty Warriors are really couched in like Japanese design of video
Right.
games.
All right, well,
All right.
anyone have anything to add on to that?
I don't think we should talk any more about Dynasty Warriors
Okay,
games.
all right. Oh, I will move on.
But
Next
they are
question.
doing that Dragon Quest one, and that might be good as well.
Yeah. Next question from Anonymous, sent to Video Game Choo Choo. Where do you see the MMORPG genre going in the future? Michael, how about you start us off
Hello.
on this one?
Hi.
Hi. Where do you see Morpigas going in the future?
Morpigas? Is that like a character in your visual novel?
Maybe.
It's a hot zero
Okay.
punctuation reference.
Is it?
I did not know that was a reference. I am sorry.
That's a
You
hot
fucked up,
zero
my
punctuation
dude.
reference.
Okay. I try not to I try not to knowingly reference anything on these podcasts.
You guys know
But-
zero punctuation is on Hulu?
I don't
What?
even know who.
Really?
Yeah.
I know who the
Great.
guy from Zero Punctuation is, I think, but I have no idea what it actually is. So
It's not good.
yeah, you should know. Yeah, I'll just confess this right now on air. Before I started writing for this website, I didn't know anything about video game personalities on the internet or whatever the hell that is. So there you go. But anyway, Michael, there's still a question hanging in the air like the specter of John's ghost.
You handed it out to me and then just wandered away.
The point is I still handed it
Anyways.
off to you. So hit us with some hot answers, please, would you?
Shush. I mean, MMORPGs are going the way any other like genre is. They're all blending. It's why you have a Division and a Destiny that are all MMO like, but not quite.
Sure.
So it's why like Warcraft is people are subscribed or surprised it's still hanging on. Talking's hard.
Yeah, it is.
People are surprised it's still hanging on because it is like pretty old school. Like it's an old school
Yeah.
kind of RPG
Yeah.
MMO, and like they've added stuff, but
Aren't they?
I think that's maybe why some people still like it is because it is an old school kind of MMO.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's kind of changed a bit. So I bet people will still try. There's still that pipe dream that you'll be the new World of Warcraft.
Sure.
Because we don't see stuff. We don't see stuff like that very often. It's
No.
like World of Warcraft and League of Legends. Like
Yeah.
games like that don't come around very often. So
No, they don't.
that's they'll be blended and different and strange, and they'll look like Destiny and they'll look like The Division. They'll be very focused on that.
Sure.
Aren't they making it possible to like get in-game time like through actually playing the game?
I have no clue.
I believe I've heard that, like the weird Eve model of keeping people playing without necessarily needing a subscription. Well, that could be true.
Ask me anything about World of Warcraft. That movie was all right.
Was it?
It was fine.
Okay.
Made a lot of money.
In China.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good
All
for them.
right, Mike, anything you want to add to that?
Absolutely not.
All right, excellent. So,
Destiny is
next
still fun.
question, again from Anonymous at Video Game Choo Choo. We've got pretty much entirely anonymous questions this week.
We got a lot of questions in, like, last second.
Yeah, we did. So, is there... I feel like we've been asked this before, multiple times even, but is there any completely dead franchise you hope to see resurrected? And ignoring the obvious joke answers here, Scott, do you have an answer for this?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, ignore all jokes. Who wants to be funny?
Okay, I'm trying to keep things fresh here, because if I wanted to, I can name like 2 or 3 franchises that we have beaten into a dead horse on this website that I thought you wanted us to move past here. But if you want, by all means, just let me shit up the question segment here.
They should make another Wild 9. Call it Wild 10.
I don't know. I've never heard of that game.
That game's so dead, no one knows what it is.
It's alright. It's a pretty good PS1 game.
Cool.
It's got production value.
Cool. Mike
I'll play it
Cosmano, do
sometime
you have
for
an
you
answer?
guys.
I do. Would you like to hear it?
Nah,
Depends.
we're good.
Would I?
I want a new Sly Cooper game.
Sure. Is
Good
that
answer.
franchise
It's a good
dead?
answer.
I don't think it's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Is
they
it?
had
That
dead.
franchise is dead. They
Okay.
came out with
Like-
a game and nobody bought it, and it was shit.
Alright.
That
sure.
game's dead.
Like Sly Cooper, Turtles in Time, or whatever.
I feel like there's definitely been some, like, mobile runner or something with the Sly Cooper name.
He was in that
if you're a
Sony
mobile
Smash Brothers
runner, you're
ripoff.
pretty dead.
Yeah, he was.
There you go. If you're in a mobile game, you're dead.
Okay, fine, whatever.
It's either that or Skylanders, and you're dead.
Yeah. Michael, speaking of things, do you have an answer?
Destiny.
Fuck off.
De-
Destiny is real.
I would love if they, instead of bringing out Destiny 2 next year, after already hearing they're struggling to make it, if they just took a year off or a year or 2 off and really made that what that was supposed to be. But I don't think they're going to do that.
I don't know.
And I'm afraid they are like tying the noose. Like they just it's kind of weird to watch Bungie just fuck it all up.
That new expansion looks good. I'm feeling it.
Great.
Yeah. There's snow.
Oh, wonderful.
All right. Before we get too deep into the Destiny hole here, I don't know if I actually have an answer here for this that isn't like fucking the Duke
Bubsy?
or something like that. I don't know. There's got to be something. Would you consider Katamari to be a dead franchise?
No, they're coming out with the mobile, like, I know you said mobile games are dead, but, like, there's an actual tapping Katamari game that's coming out, like,
I
now.
don't mean mobile games are dead. I mean if your franchise suddenly goes from full AAA releases to we have a mobile game.
I guess what I'm saying
maybe need to check
is
it.
I would like to see a new good like console Katamari game. I
Right,
think that'd be really
sure.
cool.
could be
Yeah,
good.
but okay. Next question, anonymous. What does John have against blueberry muffins? I don't know because John's not here on the podcast.
Wait, does John hate blueberry muffins?
I don't know. Does he?
That seems like something he would hate.
I'm gonna
Probably.
kick John's fucking ass.
Maybe. Anyway,
What kind of muffins would John hate the most?
Hold on, as
man,
John's
I'm not-
understudy. Hold on, let me get in here.
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
Get in
get
character.
into the
Okay, I need to fall into character here. Just need to really emphasize my inner
Method. You're
Chomsky.
very method. You're in LA. You're learning the method act.
Yeah, exactly. I was spending so much time with Will Westwater. I can act now.
How's that paleo diet going?
But that's what you'd expect. Let me see here. Why does John hate blueberry muffins? Okay, I got it. I hate blueberry muffins so fucking much. Ooh boy. Ooh, those blueberry muffins. Ooh. I don't like them.
Great.
I don't like them because they remind me of blue dye packets on money, which reminds me of the Dark Knight, which reminds me of the Joker, which reminds me of the Joker's diarrhea.
All right.
Like
Excellent.
Very good.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Anonymous,
Beautiful stuff.
I would never eat a blueberry muffin for dinner.
Anonymous, I hope that answers your question.
Next question.
Next question. Anonymous, again, says, Chooch Crew, how do I get a video game GF?
Go outside. Stop playing video games.
But I have to like ask for some qualification, and maybe you can write a letter to the editor for the next week's podcast. But do you mean get a GF who plays video games, or get a
girlfriend who
GF
is a video game?
You know what they mean.
from video
You know what
games?
they mean. You know what they mean.
You know what, Michael? I don't think I do.
She didn't. He.
Yeah, you do.
This person did not say a video gamer GF. They said a video game GF.
Also, I'm gonna protest the just saying the word GF as a word.
Next question.
That clearly stands for
It's
something.
instead.
Okay, first of all, it's not a word; it's an abbreviation. Yes, Scott's right. Let's move on to the next question here.
It's not an abbreviation.
My advice as to how to get a video game GF is, I don't know.
Be nice and shower.
Great. Good.
Yeah,
Good answer. I'm glad you're elongating this out.
Be a good person. Anyway, next, Anonymous said to Video Game Choo Choo, if you were all dropped in a D&D style world, what kind of character do you think you'd be? I think John would be a bard. That seems pretty appropriate.
Oh yeah, sure he would.
So let's go down the line here.
the
Scott.
soothing sounds of John Wachowski's lute.
Great.
Oh boy.
He does have that little, what is that thing called?
Kazoo.
Harmonica?
Yeah, he's a kazoo.
Alright, yeah. Anyway, Scott.
The last tabletop I played, I was a bard, and my character's name was Houlihan Masterplan, and
Nice.
he was a struggling children's performer, old, washed up, probably got into a whole bunch of dark shit that he shouldn't even be talking about anymore. But he went on a quest. He did this whole adventuring thing, sort of as a midlife crisis, and he's trying to get his book out there. I basically just made BoJack Horseman.
Great. Mike, what about you?
That's a good question, because I feel like there are D&D characters I like to play.
Sure.
But if I ended up in the D&D world, I would be one of the level 1 characters you kill off in the starter set.
Would
You're a goblin.
I would be loser
That's what I was
fuckface
gonna
nerd.
say. Oh boy, it's a good answer. Michael, how about you?
I'd be a monk because they brew beer.
Nice.
That's good.
I'd be the guy. You walk into the tavern. I'm just the tavern owner.
Yeah, I don't.
That's me.
I don't really know if I have an answer for who I would be, but like Scott, I have my last D&D character I played who was a wolf man, and not a werewolf man,
Nice.
but he was an anthropomorphic wolf who was a ranger who dual wielded machetes, and
Sick.
yeah, it was a fun time. He didn't have any quirky character traits, unfortunately, because I was I should take this seriously, but I do have a second character who is a gnome who wears all leather and is named Little Debbie and has 10 strength. But anyway, next question. Anonymous said to Video Game Choo Choo, are y'all it says are you all, but my Texas brain auto-interpreted that as being y'all. Are you all excited to play Galgun soon?
Nope.
No.
What?
I do not know what Galgun is.
Don't look it
I'm
up.
sorry.
It's a creepy anime titty
Next
game.
question.
Great.
Oh, this
Next
looks
question.
terrible!
Next question. Anonymous.
Why would you ask us if we're excited to play this? It came out already!
Anonymous.
No, there's a new one coming
Oh,
out.
Anonymous.
fuck, my goddamn
And it
dick.
actually, the collector's edition comes with a screen cleaner, which is just a pair of panties.
No! question.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Anonymous
the
said
truth.
to video game Choo
No,
Choo.
hold on.
Facts.
Ryan, you shut the fuck up right now. We have to do some research.
Hold on, let me
I
see
need
if I
to
can.
look
If
up.
I can.
Oh my fucking god,
link
you
it.
weren't
Do
joking.
it. Do it. Please do it after the podcast. Come
No,
on.
I'm looking at it
Try
right
to be
the fuck
try to
now.
be a little professional.
I've never
Alright,
been
alright, it's called-
more
it's called
unhappy
Galgun
in my
Double-
life.
Mike
This is the
Cosmano
closest I've ever
search
come
Galgun
to true
Double
despair.
Do not derail this podcast by looking up pictures of anime panties.
I
'cause
can
if you
see
do
the
so,
face of God,
so,
and he is disappointed
so
with his
help
creation.
Me God, Mike Cosmano, I will come to your house and make a mess of your pot and pans. Next question.
Fucking
Just
try
look
it,
up the
Texas
video.
boy.
Anonymous said to video game Choo Choo, any strong opinions or ideas on The Nutty Professor starring Eddie Murphy?
Oh yeah,
The
great
nutting
question to switch
professor.
to.
Next question.
Fucking wonderful questions to fucking shift our gears into.
I think it says a lot about our brand of humor on this podcast that Mike said the nutting professor, and I was going to get mad because he stole my joke. So
Nutting professor.
That's just a 3-hour movie of where he plays Galgun a lot. That's all.
I was gonna do it.
I don't have any strong opinions on it. The only Eddie Murphy movie I have strong opinions about is the Haunted Mansion movie he was in, which sucks big ghost dick all day, month, week, year, century. Don't watch that movie. Next. We've got Anonymous also asking the video game Choo Choo. How would you?
Where else would they be asking this to?
My ass and balls.
Okay.
How would you
Thanks.
critique the fashion choices made by the Uncharted franchise?
Pretty good.
Okay. Nice answer, Scott. Mike, how about you?
My headphones cut out there. What'd you say? What was the question?
How would you critique the fashion choices made by the Uncharted franchise?
The fuck kind of question is that? Have you seen the way I dress?
Great. Michael, how about you?
I am in no position to criticize anyone for anything.
I've never thought about video game fashion before.
You're
Really?
a fucker. You're a moron.
Not. I mean, like,
Wow.
like maybe costumes as like gear, but never like I've never looked at a character and like, oh, how does their pants
Nathan
really
Drake's wearing
reflect
the
their
spring
character?
lineup. Suck my dick. He's got a gun.
Yeah,
My Destiny
never
character looks really fresh.
You've never looked at, like, Final Fantasy and seen, like, 15 belts and being like, that may not have been a good idea. Like,
That's not
you've never
fashion.
even
That's
had
high
that thought.
treason.
yeah, that's just anime.
True.
I just look at that and go like, that's dressed like an anime person would dress.
Sure.
Great. This is terrible. I should stop.
Yeah, I've thought about some, like, costume stuff in video games before, but I've never played any of the Uncharted games, so I can't really answer this question. So, since I can't answer this one, we'll move on to our next and final question. I don't think we got any on the Twitter this
there
week.
was one on Twitter.
That went to you. That was not on the video game Choo Choo Twitter.
That counts.
And that's not a video game question.
that doesn't
We're not
count.
asking that question.
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
no.
Anyway,
I have
Anonymous-
all these tabs open.
Listen.
I was
that
prepared.
That was asked to your personal Twitter, and it was not a video game question. I'm in control of the questions this week, and I am ruling them with an iron fist. But
Sick of
anyway,
being held down.
anyway, last question. Let's get this wrapped up, please. Anonymous said to video game Choo Choo, "What game describes your personal ideal aesthetic?" Scott, how about you? Do you have a game that really like appeals to you visually? Like, kind of describe. You see it and you're like, this is all what I'm about.
I'm sure there is, but I'm just so upset.
Listen, if you want to talk about wrestling T-shirts, we can save it for next week. But Mike,
who knows?
how about you?
Who knows?
How about you, Mike? What's your ideal game aesthetic?
You mean like, what game do I wish I had the aesthetic of, or what game currently describes my aesthetic?
You know, I'm not really sure.
What's not your
Answer both.
favorite, basically?
Yeah,
so
go
the
ahead.
game
I
wish I had the aesthetic of is WWE 2K17.
Sure.
All right.
Because I
What?
wish I had a big ol' fucking knife on my chest.
Sure.
There you go.
And the aesthetic I think I currently have is FTL, because I'm a mess.
Oh,
I'm just falling apart all the time.
there you go.
Constant failure.
Great.
Someone get back in the engine room and put out that fire. Oh God.
Michael, how about you?
Like my own, like something that reflects my own personal life.
Or just a game that you really like visually. Like you're like, if I could decorate my house like this every day, this is what it would look like.
If I were to decorate my house, it would be to clean it up, get rid of the dust.
Sure.
I remember liking the Saboteur a lot.
Okay.
And the way that looked, the weird, like, black and white to color when you liberated towns, the kind of almost inkiness of the black and white, and when you got shot, and the kind of smoke-filled kind of room vibe you got from some of the streets.
Nice,
and
nice.
I just remember that game being, without doing, like, a terrible, great job of world building, still doing like, the art is what made that feel more like a real place.
Sure.
If I were to describe a game that like is aesthetic that would like reflect my life, like any large scale RTS, because there's just like a lot of shit happening on the screen, and I don't know, it's all units.
Sure, fair. It's fair. There
you go.
I don't know. I'd say like off the cuff for me, like maybe Psychonauts, because that's a game that has that kind of stylized aesthetic, and a lot of that game is like funny and like kind of facetious in places, but it's very well done in terms of the way it looks visually, and I really like that. Like if I had something to describe my life, it'd be something like that, where it really carefully toes the line between being completely like ridiculous and just hilarious, but also really well crafted with a strong sense of personal style. So I guess that's my answer for that. And anything that would describe my life as it is now, I don't know. Something,
whatever the last Punisher game was.
Damn.
Yeah, that would be the PlayStation 2 one, unless you count him being in like Marvel Heroes and stuff like that. But
wasn't there a 360 one?
I don't think so.
I think there was.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you should check that out.
I remember there being the one for PlayStation 2 that had Thomas Jane doing the voices for it, but that's the last one I remember coming out. But
there was another one.
Huh. All right, cool. I'll look it up. But yeah,
pretty sure
that concludes questions for this week. So I'll pass the baton off to you, Michael. A little sweaty after thinking about Galgun, but I'm sure you can handle it.
This is not sweat. Where can people send questions in again?
Yes,
Remind them.
They can send them in to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask, or hit us up with a DM, or just at us at VGCC.
Please don't DM us. Please don't DM us.
DM me though. At Sox Mahoney.
Or we have an email account that I didn't mention earlier, which I think is podcast@videogamechoochoo.com. So
it is.
Hit that up too.
We didn't even check it. There's probably questions in there. Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Nope. That's it. That's the show.
Wow.
I want to thank all three of you for showing up and talking into microphones like lunatics.
Ryan,
Absolutely.
Michael, listen. You guys did a great job today. You guys have really shown some like.
I don't know what this
You're
is. I'm gonna wrap up the show.
Let me finish this.
Thanks, Mike, for guesting in. Thanks for picking up the torch and running with it. Thanks, Scott, for attempting terrible bits.
You keep cutting me off before I can do anything. You fucker.
No bits. It's an anti-bit show. Rule with an iron fist. And thanks, John Machonsky, for, I don't know what happened to you. I think he drove his router into the sea and then off a cliff.
Yeah.
And then a bird picked it up and then dropped it back off, and he tried to turn it on. I'm not sure what happened.
He lives in Florida, so this is like a weekly occurrence.
I live in Florida. It doesn't happen to me. So, thanks everyone for listening. Thanks you three knuckleheads for doing whatever this was. And we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.